Have you heard Ernie Peters' story?
Wow. I can't say I have all the way
He's
through.
He's from Canada. He has a wife named Valerie.
Yep.
They have a really incredible story.
Yes, they actually do.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
one. And it kind of goes like this.
I think he doesn't really think that they do,
Oh, he doesn't
but
think
he
they do.
does.
But it's
He
pretty
does.
He
powerful.
does.
We're kind of highlighting him
I
today on
know,
Coffee
we
with Ken
are.
today
We are.
because do you want to be the lead actor in your own life?
It's a good question.
Hmm.
We're going to talk about that and kind of how that relates to him and really what we're talking about for this episode. So thanks for joining us for Coffee with Ken.
Good
I'm actually
morning.
introducing us today because I think I've forgotten the last couple of times. Well, I'm Dr. April Brown, Executive Vice President of Coaching. We're here with Ken Brown, CEO of Destiny Global.
Good morning.
And we have Butch McCracken. He is General Manager. And we're so glad to have y'all this morning. Thank you for joining us. And we have very loyal people. They comment, they say hi. So we're so grateful that you're here.
We are very grateful you're here.
And we're talking about that today because we really like to focus on our clients and what results that they are getting. And recently, I've kind of gotten to know some people that that have been coming and really getting some results. And so yeah, here they are.
Yep. Well, we got to know him because of Service Day
Yeah.
in Houston at First Steps, the event we
Exactly,
had in
that's-
Houston. And
Yeah.
we had a service day there, and he and his wife came in, and we played in the garden, cleaned out things, and all kinds of fun stuff. But it was really good, and
And so getting to know
Yes.
them and their story has been really, really cool. So we're going to share some of that. But really, like what you said about, are you the lead? And this comes from that movie, The Holiday, because there's the actress who she basically is a supporting actress in her life. She meets a director because there's a guy that she just doesn't, he doesn't care about her. He's just comes in her life just in and out whenever he feels like
uses her when he
uses her
wants,
when
right?
he wants, and then she meets a director, a famous director, that says it's time for you to be the lead actress in your own life. And
That's really powerful.
it is really powerful. And how do you do that? Like, what creates people to really understand that and be empowered to do that, to understand that? She had to feel empowered that she was the one who wrote her own story, who makes her own story, because a lot of times we think it's based off of our circumstances or who is in our life, and we don't have that control over it. And it's really understanding that we do have that control and power.
Yeah.
What we talk about at First Steps is that basically all of these things are in common. All problems are you. So that also means that all of these things that are in common are also for your success.
Yep.
Are you. It's not dependent on other people. Like, you have the
Correct.
same amount of time. You have the same amount
Right.
of opportunity that everyone.
So many hours of the
Has.
day, all those things. Yes, that's correct.
So it's really, but a lot of times because of circumstances or where we were raised or how we perceive ourselves, we don't see that. So
It's a good point. It's a very good point.
So
Yeah.
what is that? What would you tell people how to be okay, we've identified the problem, but how do you
Well,
do that?
it's exactly what Ernie did, right? He focused. He got focused because what you focus on, you get more of. So he
Right.
focused on some things that he really wanted in his life, and he started executing on them. And he did it very quickly. And now he's creating the life he wants versus just having life go by you. So, yeah, it's quite a remarkable story. In fact, when you look at it, he recently sold his company, started doing something different that he wanted to do. So the other thing is really getting the life that he wanted, and great job, Ernie. I mean, that's exactly what you want to do.
Focus on really what's most important. The priority to him is his life and what he wanted
Yes.
to do and his family.
Yep.
That's really powerful. He actually has a story on our page on Destiny Global Facebook page. If you want to scroll down and
It's worth a listen.
watch that
Sure is.
story, because they're from Canada. They have
Oh, Canada.
oh yeah, and but that is the law of focus, or what we focus on, we get more of. So
Correct.
Right.
if we don't like what's going on in our life, what are we focusing on? What is if it's you know that we're not focusing on the right thing?
No, it's very true.
And understanding that
And focusing on other people. Yeah.
other
Copy.
people and you are in control.
Yep.
You don't like the way the ship's going and you're the captain, you can turn the ship,
Sure can.
Yeah.
right? I mean, actors and actresses, they usually play what other people want
It's
in
true.
the roles they do.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, it's for another purpose, but sometimes we do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
We play the roles of what others expect of us
Yeah, it's very true.
That's
versus, wait a minute, I can write this script and act it
Yep.
and be
That's
the one that
good.
walks it.
That's good. That'll preach.
Yeah, I actually heard that one time. There's a poem that says that about we're the captain of our own soul,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually
Captain,
turned.
oh captain.
It actually turned a very famous person around. I heard the story, her telling the story, which was Oprah. And anyway, whatever you think, Oprah, she's famous, and she has come from a very bad, negative background that would have said that she could not have broken through that to become who she is today, but she was able to break through that. And one very powerful thing was this concept that she, before would have believed that she was a victim of her circumstances. And it was literally hearing that poem that made her realize and turned that perception, that worldview around that she's not a victim of her circumstances. She can actually change her circumstances. It's very powerful when you have that mindset shift.
It is powerful.
Yeah, and you have to shift because it's not your problem or it's not your fault as a child or growing up, things that happen to you. But if you're in the same spot 20 years, now it's your problem.
That's right.
So don't
That's
try.
true.
It's okay to say that wasn't my fault.
But oftentimes our focus is on what we didn't have.
Yeah,
Also, instead of like what did we have, what opportunities did we have, and what can we even use those opportunities for the future.
So true.
yeah, for sure.
So true.
So
There's usually some perspective we can learn and grow from it that was what we experienced that we can learn from. So
yeah,
That's
it's
good.
really good.
you don't like something, change it.
That's right.
Exactly. And how can you change these things? How can you get the tools to change these things? Because they might be hearing this right there on Facebook or YouTube or wherever they're hearing this and saying, yeah, but this is my circumstance. And you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So how are you going to get and change the trajectory of your life and get the tools and the skills that you need?
Why don't
to
you
be
do what
able to
Ernie
change that?
did?
What's that?
He went first steps to success.
First steps to success. That is where you can get some tools,
You're
just
going
like
to get
Ernie
some
did.
skills and some knowledge and some understanding and some self-evaluation and becoming aware of where you're at so that you know where you need to be.
Yeah,
And it's very powerful. And we have our next event.
It is
It's coming up
just a few weeks.
January 31st through February 2nd. It's in Dallas, Texas. The link is below. Get your ticket because we would love to see you there. This is the first day of the rest of your life, but it is 2025.
It is.
yeah,
And I was just thinking and reflecting on that. We're in 2025. We're 25 years outside of the new millennium.
Think about that.
Like how fast that time has gone. When you talk about somebody in the 99,
born in '66. Like,
it's like it's a whole millennium ago. So
Yeah, you're a collector's item. You like a car.
that hurts.
I'm right there
Yeah.
with you, right? 66, 67, 69.
We're
We're all in
classics.
these things. We're classics. There you go, baby. Everybody wants a 67. Here you go. It's 66 and 69's pretty hot now. That's what I'm hearing. So,
but the time is
Yeah,
to change because we just don't know how long that we have. We have to make the most of every day that we have. And so the way
That's
you
good.
can do that is to be around, also being around people that are all going in that direction, that are all about personal development and growth, and they really
Mm-hmm.
want to see you succeed. That's what really helps, is who you're around and who is cheering you on.
Yep.
And we are there to cheer you on. So we would love to see you January 31st
Yes.
through February 2nd. Want to see you get results. Dallas, Texas. Be there.
Yeah,
Get
make
your
sure-
tickets.
Get your
And your
tickets.
hotel room.
And your hotel
No,
room.
get your
That
hotel.
lot ends on the 15th of January.
They are
Folks.
selling out.
Significantly discounted.
Folks, get your
Yeah.
hotel rooms now.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you there.
That's right.
So, like, share, and we want to see y'all here next time on Coffee with Ken.
Focus. Let's go.
See you again.
Bye.